wonderful viewers. On today's episode of Let's Get Interactive, I'm here with three wonderful guests. They were here the previous episode, and we got a lot of compliments about them being interactive and them making the show so interesting. So I brought them personally for today's show because today's show promises very interactive and very interesting. And I'm sure we'll even have a part 2 of this because I really can't wait for what is going to unfold on this episode. But before we continue, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share as well. So, should I introduce them? Okay, yes. Please introduce yourselves again.
Alright, so I'm Kweku Jr.
Yeah, I'm Hanson.
And I'm Nanaya.
Okay. You know Kweku, King Solomon, yeah. So on today's episode, we are talking about unwanted pregnancies. Who is responsible for an unwanted pregnancy in a relationship? Who should you blame? And who should you blame for the unwanted pregnancy? And 2, who is supposed to cater for all the financial needs if you are going to keep the baby or if you are not going to keep the baby? So let's start with who is to be blamed. So let's start with that one, right? Who is to be blamed for that, the unwanted pregnancy? Yes, let's hear from who?
For me, I feel both parties because you're supposed to protect yourself if you don't want it. And so if ignorance or negligence, you don't protect yourself and the pregnancy comes out, I think you should both bear the cost.
Okay, nice points there, but I have a question. You know ladies have this safe period, right? So the lady tells you, you tell your guy, oh, like you can just come in me because I won't get pregnant. I'm safe, don't worry. And you get pregnant. Are you blaming the two of you? With that situation, who are you going to blame? Yourself or the guy? Because the guy listened to you and he came in. So like he's the cause of you getting pregnant. Or you because you told him to, like you are safe.
Still both.
You blame the two of you.
The guy should have used protection. That's why there are condoms.
He didn't use protection because you told him that you are safe. Who wants to eat toffee with the rubber?
That's the question. I know.
No one. Do you get it? Or share your thoughts. Tell me. Yeah.
For me, I would say the guy is to be blamed because you, the guy, you know when you are coming, and even when the lady tells you I'm safe and blah blah blah, I know my period when it starts and when it ends. Charlie, chairman, you know when it come. So make the sweetness no lie. You say, Charlie, come inside. You see that thing. So this one, the guy is to be blamed because you have to bear all the costs. Because everything stands on you. I see it twice. Already in a so the guy is to be blamed.
Okay, so let's hear from you.
Alright, so I do also think before you go in for the relationship itself, there should be a mindset. There should be an agenda. Okay, yes. And before you even start having this sexual intercourse with your partner, you should have that mindset there that you should be asking yourself, what if? So these are part of the what ifs. Okay, so what if an unwanted pregnancy comes in? Something you are not ready for, something you haven't actually planned or actually sat down, thought of it. What are you going to do? It equally bounces back to money, being financially stable. Am I financially stable for this? Will I be able to cater for when these things happen? And when you draw up these plans and you move into the relationship, you equally know how to go about it when it happens. On the other hand, when it happens, okay, you have a family. It's your own mistake, probably your own negligence that has caused this. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's bad actually seeking for advice from any of your closest relatives that you actually confine in. So I don't think, and I wouldn't really advise aborting when it comes to being in a relationship. So unwanted pregnancy, no matter how it happened, you should have it in mind that you are keeping it.
So who do you blame?
I'll I'll take the blame. I also equally give the blame to my partner. But at the end of the day, we'll share the blame. Because when we drag issues back and forth, me, I don't want you to abort. Probably you too, you don't want to abort it. So when we drag and we actually shift blames and we settle on the fact that you don't want to abort and I also don't want you to abort. No matter probably how how we don't have financial support to cater for these things. We just equally take it from there. However it goes, we just take it. Whether we are able to cater for it ourselves, the means of ways we will strive, we will hustle our way out to cater for it. We just go by it, and that's it. I wouldn't. Pointing hands in relationship is really difficult. Okay, so if you point hands at your partner always that you are the cause of it, you are not helping the relationship. Relationship is two people, okay, bearing issues together. So if we start pointing hands towards one partner in a relationship because of something we're all benefiting and enjoying ourselves in, I don't think it's really going to make the relationship end or move so well.
So speaking of abortion, the abortion you just spoke about. So let me give a scenario where you don't want to abort, but the lady wants to abort. What do you do? One. And to you not wanting to abort, right? And she wanting to abort. Or wait, let me put it this way. She wants to keep and you want to abort. But you wanting to abort, you don't have money to abort. I mean, if you are in a situation like that, how are you going to handle it?
Okay, so on this 21st century, men don't really plan for unwanted pregnancy. Yes, so we are equally in to have fun, but we are not equally in to bear the cost of anything that happens. So if it happens that the woman should abort as fast as possible, we support that agenda. Yes, no matter how we will make money to bring that initiative to light, we'll do it. But at the end of the day, you need to think of what are the complications that will happen after the lady aborts. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether the man is financially strong or he's broke. If he's not financially stable and he realizes, or the lady is also in support, say, oh, we should abort it, hey, as fast as possible. He'll beg, he'll plead, whatever he has to do to get that money, he will do it. But when it comes to keeping it, okay, it becomes really tough or it becomes really difficult because secondly, he's also looking for, if I'm to keep it, this becomes a lifetime and a long-term journey. It doesn't end where we abort it and we are good to go. We are good with our normal lives. You have to take care of the kid that will be coming in and all that. So I think to abort, one way or the other, you say it's good, but it has its bad side. So you rather prevent the bad side than protect yourself so that you'll be on the safe path.
Okay, Hanson, what do you have to say on the abortion issue?
Okay, what I have to say is, for me, when you are a lady and you get pregnant from me, even though I don't want unwanted pregnancy, but when it comes, Charlie, I have no choice.
But who?
You have to protect it. No. You have to let it go. No, I can't let it go. You have to give birth and Charlie.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you would let it go.
No. I can't let it go.
You let her give birth.
Charlie, you understand that ish? Because nipa na obewo. And I love babies a lot. Even though I don't want like unwanted pregnancies for, let me say, in the situation in which I am now. But then when it happens, say abba, yeah, it's for me, right? No choice. So For me, when you are pregnant for me, there is no way say, yeah, I'll tell you to go and abort it, or I don't want abortion in my life.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. I mean, no. So speaking of Akolani Ebesheno, so are you the one going to take care of the baby, or it's because let's say the lady wanted to abort and you didn't want to, so it means it's like you didn't want to. That means you have the money to, but you are living with that principle that God said we shouldn't abort.
Yeah.
Not that you have money to take care of the baby.
That's idea. I read Bible, read there. Yeah, we for no abort. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So once the pregnancy is in, when you give birth, Charlie, I'll be very happy to cater for my kid or my child. You understand?
Whilst you don't have the financial capabilities to would.
Charlie, I call on the bank one day. I'll surely get a financial capability. Like, so I energy never back. Me nyakra menya, cause me ba no me dono. You understand? Charlie, whether baby boy or baby girl, I love them because I really love kids. You understand? I love kids.
It's so evident that he does love kids. Yes, please. What do you have to say?
With abortion, abortion is a no. It comes with a whole lot of complications. Unless,
are you sure?
Yes.
I heard there's this clinic for safe abortions and then for family planning.
There is nothing like safe
Marie
abortion.
Yes.
Marie Stopes. Yes. I actually read some things about it before the show, okay, and then you saying it has a lot of complications. People go there because
they are not ready.
The complication is rare. Like, let me put it that way.
Yeah.
So if you are saying complication, so let's put it this way: there is no complication to it. If you go there, would you?
No, I wouldn't. I feel I'm okay at this point of my life.
You're okay to take care of a baby at this.
If not okay to take care of a baby, but yes, I'm okay. Yes, I can take care of a baby.
You can take care of
it. Yes, I can take care of a baby.
Okay. So with that and relating to our topic, so for the financial responsibilities, so
it's both
of you.
Yes, we'll share. Because you not say because the man got me pregnant. On fact, he can't buy not come with me. I should be there because he's the one supposed. No, I have to get something to eat.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
For sure. Solomon, please. The way you are nodding and.
Well, she really has a point there.
Yeah.
Yes. So if I'm not financially stable as I seem or as I look like, and it happens, she equally has to feed herself and the baby inside her room. She can't dwell or settle down on me waiting for years that I should provide. Yes. And one way or the other, she needs that strength, because if anything happens to the baby, it's equally happens to her herself. So if she doesn't really put in that energy or give in that energy, that support, well, she will equally lose the baby. Probably the bad aspect will be in her life. Yeah. So I think abortion is fine. It's not bad, but
It's bad.
I thought it was bad.
It's really bad.
Speaking from religion. Like
okay, so if we dive into religion, abortion is bad.
Yes.
Okay.
But
yes, but at the end of the day, do you know that even having sexual intercourse with your partner whilst you are in condom is also bad?
It is bad.
Because if you are not ready, why therefore do you wear
okay,
it?
so it means bad, and then you abort, so double bad.
Yeah, so why if you are not ready, don't go in for the sex.
Mm-hmm.
If you're ever ready, then because run, you should have this at the back of your mind. Anything is possible to happen. So if you have actually done it and you've actually gotten to that point in your life, sincerely, you just man up. No matter what you have to do to live the good life, you do it. You can't equally say you should be the only one providing because before you went in for the lady, you are sure that you take care of her. That is some of the toast we men we give the women. Oh, Michelle, me person me oh yeah me then you see just to get inside those drugs. But when you get in there and you come out and there is this challenge and this thing on it, you have to man up. The same way you had confidence toasting, you should put in that same effort to provide. It doesn't mean you'll be able to provide always, but when it comes to you having it and being able to provide, you should provide. Sometimes family comes in to support. We bless them for that. Yes. And when they come in and they are supporting, you don't actually look down on yourself. It should motivate you to also work harder. Yes, because when the child comes out, the child will be looking up to you as a father to feed them and the family. So you have to also put in more effort. She said she's ever ready to provide or support
to
the
cater and
yes.
mother a child. So
So
she's ready to give birth.
well then
That's what she's telling
If it
us.
happens,
kudos to
I'm ready.
When it's happening,
If it
kudos to the
happens,
man.
I'm ready.
Okay.
He's lucky and he's blessed to have someone who is ever ready to cater for herself and the family.
But
Yes,
for now,
but-
I'm protecting myself.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm protecting myself.
Oh, well, so I think financially it goes both ways. Okay, yes. As much as I toasted you, I made you believe I'm going to cater for you, I'm going to take care of you very well, doesn't settle on the fact that when it happens, I'm taking care of all the bills, or I'm taking care of you in any way. We need to share this job financially. So anyhow it is that we will help each other, we have to do it.
So you saying the two of you two should come together financially. So what if the two of you are both in school and then it happens?
This is really dicey, but you know, there are other options. Okay, for instance, this school, you have people catering for you. Yes, every parent wouldn't want their child have or be in such a position, that is having an unwanted pregnancy and keeping it. So it becomes another burden on the family. Yes, probably some people, as prestigious as they are, they lose their dignity when their child comes out with this issue. So you are therefore tempted to, they either push you out, they later come back for you, or they support you. From my aspect, if I'm to say, I come from a very strict family. Yes. With living under a military man's shoes is very, very, very.
I can imagine.
Yes, yes. You don't go out and come after 6 p.m.
Oh, curfew, I see.
You get it. So at the end of the day, you are also careful with who you mingle or whoever you start having that relationship. Yes. So if instances of this happen, you know where you are coming from. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean you don't have their support. Yebe do at them, but the love they have for you, everything, at the end of the day, they will still take you, and then they will still try to help you how best they can. But you need yourself as well. No matter how your family will help you, you still have to fight for yourself. Try to make things work for you. So if you are schooling, there are certain things you lose. Probably you might quit school because the fees that we are to pay for you, I don't know, they are to solve be bass so now. So yes, so you quit, you lose something to gain something. Yes, so these are the things, or these are the bad aspects that will happen. But at the end of the day, the good part of it is you make sure, or the family will help and make sure this woman delivers good in a nice way.
Hanson, do you have something to add? Okay, Solomon has said it all.
He has said it all though, but then I had wanted to say this lady right on my right hand side is the perfect woman we need in this country. But
Wow.
because
What about me?
we
need you equally.
We need you equally.
Yes.
Yeah, because
I need
being a Ghanaian and you're going to carry an unwanted pregnancy and you still hustle for yourself to feed yourself, Charlie. It's a massive
think we
applause
should
for
give
her.
her
You understand? Yeah. That's a great one there.
Thank you.
You understand? So, Charlie, I really appreciate it.
So what do you have to say to?
Well, for me, ladies out there, if you're going to get pregnant, know the guy you're getting pregnant for, and you'll be an Obeka could be your name, then it happens. No, know the kind of person you're getting pregnant.
Which kind of person should you get pregnant for?
Some men are just irresponsible.
Okay, so you should get pregnant for a responsible man.
Exactly. Yes. And irresponsible in the sense that one, or no, I want gene two. Two, one gene two, there is nothing that would show say obesho. And so you're going to suffer a lot. But if you have a partner and you know say Bema we need that form, and no matter what happens, the person is going to stick to you. If it happens, you know your way out. That's when I think this is the main reason why a lot of women opt in for the abortion. Because Bema no on share no, and ono na ho den yesing, and obetimi a share akwala, you get it. If you have your partner by you, no matter what family and friends say to you, who will need a source, someone rally behind you. You have a support. But if you are pregnant, your family is not in support of it. And then your partner too is giving you headache. Like, you see the baby as a bad luck. Excuse my language. You see a baby as a bad luck. So you should know the kind of man you are with. And if you know that this kind of person, we are going to go far, then
okay.
Fine. But if you're not going anywhere, you're just for the pleasure, please protect yourself. Protect yourself.
This is King Solomon's wife is what's her name? What's her name?
Adwata.
See, I had 80 wives, so I wouldn't be
He's
able
also had a lot of wives.
Yes.
King Solomon too. I mean, woman of wisdom. Yes, what do you have for our viewers? I mean, what do you have to say?
That's me.
Concerning.
Okay. So, as my lady just said, just know the man you are going in for. But then, how would you know? That's the question. So, once you are in a relationship with a man, and then time goes on, just get to know yourself and know your man, whether he is good for you or you are good for him. Then you move on.
So, if it happens, it happens. Don't opt for abortion, right?
For abortion, I wouldn't advise any lady to go in for that. Yeah, because that's idea. I read Bible with them. So,
you reach there.
Yeah, I read there seriously. But abortion, yeah, good for anybody. Understand? So, a banana bajitum or whatever unipa on wabwa. Yeah. So, that's the best advice I can give out to the ladies out there. And the guys too as well. Try as much as possible to accept any pregnancy that you think say
Okay, someone is looking at you.
You understand?
Okay.
You know.
Okay, King Solomon, please, what do you have to say? What advice would you give concerning financial responsibilities, or like keeping the unwanted pregnancy or terminating the unwanted pregnancy? Like, what do you have to say to sum everything up?
Well, I would say, if you're not ready, don't go in for it. Okay? But if you're ever ready and you are going for it, you need to choose your woman very well. For me, I normally say a woman represents your absence. Yes, so
King Solomon.
So if you are going for if you are going for a woman, you should really have a good woman, and so that in times of any other thing, whenever you are not around, you equally have a strong woman who will stand by you or who is behind you in everything. So that whenever unforeseen circumstances happen, you can equally rely bold enough wherever you are, you can equally hit your chest that, oh, my woman will be able to cater for it no matter how I support her in this. So moving to abortion, I'll say it's not really good, but if you are not ready, don't go in for the sex. If you are not ready, don't go in for the sex at all before it will lead to this unwanted pregnancy and everything. But like, body no be firewood. So
what if you protect yourself and then
even these days the protection that we even use,
it's not 100%.
Yes, you can't rely on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coitus interruptus, you need to have that one too in mind.
That one. What did you
Yes.
say, Solomon?
Coitus interruptus.
Okay.
Yes.
What
So
does that mean?
Also means just as you have it in mind, you know how to, you know when it's coming.
Okay.
Yes. So coitus interruptus, before it's coming, then you take
What
yourself
do you
out
mean
before.
that way?
Yes. You don't have to fall for what you are in. But at the end of the day, financially, whenever you move in with a woman or whenever you are going in for a woman, you should have it at the back of your mind that if this is the agenda or this is the plan ahead,
Okay.
you need to be financially stable. If you are being catered for the family, or if their family is catering for you, probably you are schooling, you should have it in mind that then you are not ready.
What if you are not
But
schooling?
If you are not
You are not
schooling,
financially stable.
yes, if you are not schooling and you are not financially stable and things of this nature happen, it's one way or the other, you are a man, you are a boy, but it moves you to the man stage. So you are equally pushed to fund for yourself and your family, your new family coming up. So you need to get a job. Now getting a job now, we've been assured that we shouldn't look for jobs in this government sector. So you have to yes. So as we all know, you have to fetch for jobs outside, and probably you'll be doing jobs that if you have actually finished or completed school well enough, you'll be earning better. But as much as you are not there yet and you are having this at stake, you have to be working with this little. And as a man there, to me, no matter, I will never be ashamed of the job I do. If I'm selling on the street, this is what brings food home. This is what puts food in my mouth. So I'll encourage all men that whatever brings food home or whatever feeds your home, whatever job you do, you shouldn't be ashamed of it, because this is what you live by it. And at the end of the day, if whoever comes in your life, it's a plus. Women are always a plus, because Adam requested for a woman because he needed the support. So if a woman comes in your life, it's a plus. She's there to support you, and if it happens, you take it from there. Okay. But abortion, no.
No. Abortion, no. I think we should have an episode on abortion, because
It's a
Yeah.
broad topic.
yeah.
invite me once again when it happens.
I will. I sure will. I have to invite you guys again, because I mean you have a lot of information on that. I mean on abortion. I really want to learn more on that here, right? So I think we'll speak to the producers.
Yes.
Yeah, we would. So thank you for gracing this show, and thank you for watching. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, share, and comment as well. And any topic you'd want us to discuss here, kindly let us know in the comment section. I'm your host, Don Dufie, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.